Hello everyone, this is Laura and welcome to the weekly forecast. For this week we have Archangel Uriel, and how it works is sometimes they tell me a couple days ahead or like right when I'm getting ready that a certain archangel or wants to come in and guide. So we've been having Gabriel. Gabriel loves to help with communication, and Gabriel is still saying, I'm available to everybody. So if your favorite is Gabriel, go ahead and keep working with Gabriel and bring in Uriel's light, because two archangels together is a wonderful way to begin the week. So we're just going to close our eyes, creating a sacred space, bringing in Uriel's light. We're asking Archangel Uriel to come in and bless everyone our upcoming week, help us to understand what we need. And Uriel is saying that a lot of people are out of alignment. Like he's saying, like the energy centers, are kind of like this, but he's saying it's kind of like people are out of alignment because of what's happening in the world, things they want to change in their life. He's showing me this. People looking everywhere, paying attention to everything, but what's right inside of them, okay? Or what's right in front of them. He's saying too many people are living for the future, what they want to create, what they want to be, how they wish things were, or they're stuck in the past. We have some people that are watching that have had loved ones or pets pass away. And so that energy is still here, okay? So if that's for you, Uriel is saying stay in the present as much as you can, because that's where you can communicate with your departed loved ones or your pets or talk to them. And the actions you take today change the future, okay? The angels say this often in readings. You don't need a psychic or someone to predict the future. What you have been doing and putting all of your energy into is going to be your next 6 months. So you want to stop and think about that. Reevaluate. Uriel is a good archangel to help you to reevaluate things and take stuff to a new level. I do get also, I just want to tell you guys, I had a dream about the cycles of the moon and things like that. So for people, if you're not super into astrology or cycles of the moon, you may want to look at your sign and see about the waxing moon and things of that nature, to check that out. See, I'm not a professional in that. I just had a dream about it, so I felt like I would share with people. I think they're wanting me to. So people will look and see, okay, what's based off of the cycles of the moon, what is my most active time to complete goals and transitions? Okay, that's another thing that's being brought up. I do also get, they wanted me to change my backgrounds, you guys. So I used to do painting parties for people and stuff like that. I still do creative art and intuitive art, which you guys have seen. And some of this is from Vino Van Gogh. I used to work there. I would instruct people, and then I would help other people to do the party while they were teaching. So these are some of those examples. Now, let's get into the reason why Uriel wanted me to talk about these is not just because of what I used to do, but because water is an important element this week, okay? So make sure that you're in water, you're, Epsom salt baths, you're walking in nature. So these are trees with, I think that is water in the background. It's time to plan your next vacation, plan your next trip, okay? And he said hopefully it involves friends, okay? He's showing me people kind of like stuck to their family members, or like the drama of family members. It's time to, okay, I need to expand, meet new people, get out, join clubs, whatever the case may be. So he wanted me to tell you this, is that I was looking on meetup.com to find things in my area. So maybe hiking, or a crochet group, or art group, or music group, film lovers, food people. It's time to, like, what else haven't been doing? It's time for me to live it up, live life, okay? Now let's get to his theme cards for the upcoming week. So I'm going to be using, I don't have the cases for these, guys. I have the Romance Angels. This one is a very old deck. It was by Doreen Virtue, but she's not into that type of stuff anymore, but I still feel her decks have a lot. If you make something with angels, that energy never goes away. Okay, whether you stop believing in it or not, or you're focused on a different path, whatever you create with the angelic realms, that's still gonna live up to this day. Okay, so I just focus on the positive light out of the card decks, okay, not on the creators. And then the other one we have is the Angels of Abundance. This is what the back of the card looks like. And Law of Attraction, okay? I think this is Esther and Jerry Hicks, Abraham Hicks type of stuff. So our first theme card, I'm going to go with the Law of Attraction. It says, now I feel like this is energy like emotional, financial stuff, okay? And keeping our life on track. Shortages of time or money are perceptual. So for this upcoming week, if you think, okay, I don't have the money to go on this trip, for example, or to hang out with this person or have dinners or buy what I want, this is Uriel's message. Limitation, okay? He said, get out of limitation and back into thriving. And he said, when you feel like you're limited, surrender to God's light. Surrender to the source of all life, not looking at your circumstances constantly or the problems, things of that nature. So I'm going to read you a little bit of this card. If you are feeling a shortage of time or money, your best effort would be to focus upon better feeling thoughts and do more things that make you feel good. So it's not just about I'm thinking about money or I'm doing money manifesting, you know, or this could also be about friendships, people in your life, communication. I will focus on what makes me happy. So good memories, being in a good place, you know, doing things that you feel happy about can often shift things. Your time is a perceptual thing, and even though the clock is ticking the same for everyone, your alignment affects your perception, as well as the results that you allow. As you observe the enormous differences in the effort that people apply and the results they achieve, you have to conclude that there is more to the equation of achieving than the action alone. So I always tell people, these cards are kind of convoluted. It takes a little bit. It's like Eckhart Tolle stuff. You have to sit with it, kind of take it in, write it, you know, journal entry, whatever the case may be. What I get is letting go of limitation. Okay, so whatever's happening for you, that limitation needs to be let go of. Our emotional, for the Romance Angels, Uriel picked this card, Forgiving and Learning. And it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So again, this could be about relationships, things going on a different level. It can also be about situations turning around where maybe there was, you know, some financial issues or, you know, a shortage of time, shortage to do things. Now things are turning around. Okay. And then Uriel's giving me one more from the bottom. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So what I get is forgiving, learning, letting go of shortages of time, money, our perceptual, letting go of our limiting beliefs, but also paying attention to where maybe there may be some self-sabotage. There may be that, you know, what Uriel brought up in the beginning where people kind of looking everywhere. So this could be people searching online, scrolling online, and then the time slips away from them. Pay attention to, you know, don't bury stuff. When you get those gut feelings, Uriel's saying pay attention to it for this upcoming week. Something doesn't feel right, don't go forward. If something is off, listen to that, okay? Pay attention, because Uriel is saying, invite me into your upcoming week. Allow me to be your guide this week. And I feel like he's saying 2 weeks, so I might have him next week also. Okay, so those are like our general messages. Take what fits for you, what Uriel kind of wanted to bring up for everybody to pay attention to. Now we're getting into the beginning, middle, and end of the week. So I kind of do it like Monday, Tuesday is the beginning of the week, and so on. And I'm going to be using 2 cards for this energy also. So let's go ahead and start with the Angels of Abundance. Okay, and we have let go of guilt. Okay, that's our first card, and then our emotional card is being lovable. So let me just read the meaning of this to you. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Okay, so this could be about the energy of complaining or looking at, you know, what do I have now versus what was there before, the comparison, competitiveness. This could be somebody leaving a job, okay, and starting over. I know of one person that watches this, that they are, you know, preparing to change their job or transfer, okay, to another place. What I get is that they want you to really, for the next several months, focus on what could be and be excited about that. Try to heal and release from anything that you've been through previously. So an open space for new things to come in, okay? So let go of guilt comes out. And again, the angels say you may also see other people acting this stuff out too. And being lovable. So I'm going to read you the back of this. I will tell myself that I am lovable. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that worked doesn't mean that I'm unlovable. I've had lessons to learn, and some of them have hurt deeply, but I can still love, and I am still loved. I feel like this card has come up in other readings, guys, because I've been using it using this card deck a lot. The language of letting go. So here's our emotional card, okay? Not focusing on what other people think, how much I love myself, my body, my mind, my health, things of that nature. What, you know, in relationships, work, family, anything, okay? Now let's go to the middle of the week, which I think of as Wednesday, Thursday. So this is, again, the Angels of Abundance. Let's see what we got. The middle of the week we have is release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Okay, and again, this may be about looking at what other people are doing, comparing yourself online, comparing yourself with your family, friends, job, romance, looking at people out in public and saying, oh, I wish I had a relationship like that, or I wish I had that car, I wish my finances were better, I wish I could escape. Uriel is saying, I want to help you stay grounded in your life so you can face things and work through it. If they can have it, you can have it too. I also get that jealousy is an indicator of something inside. You know, sometimes we're projecting our worries and fears, our stuff onto other people. What are you projecting on to this person, okay? So it may not necessarily be exactly jealousy, but there may be something that you notice throughout the week that's bothering you. Look it in the eye and work through it. Now, our emotional card that goes with this is waiting patiently. So this may be waiting for the changes. Like, you know, I'm letting go of this anger, things from the past, whatever is bothering me, and I'm focusing on, you know, the new beginning, or, you know, waiting for things to happen. I will wait patiently if waiting is the action I need in order to take care of myself. I know that I'm taking positive, forceful action by waiting until the time is right. God, help me to let go of my fear, urgency, and panic. Help me to learn the art of waiting. Okay. Now let's get into the end of the week. And we have for the angels of abundance. So again, take what fits for you. This could be in the financial area, the love area, whatever is going on for you. Take what hits when you hear the message. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. And your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And so this is, we're near the end of the week. We're getting back into alignment, okay? I'm focusing on surrendering. I'm letting go. I'm letting that energy flow away. And I'm sitting in the light of God, okay? So you can often do this. There's a prayer like, I'm sitting in God's light when you wake up in the morning, okay? You can do this all week, guys. I call my guardian angels. They're creating a sacred space of healing for me. I'm bringing in Uriel, asking Uriel to come and bless me, and I'm sitting in God's light, opening my heart so you can visualize your heart like a flower. God's light is coming in. It's hitting me right now. It's going through all my energy centers, balancing, aligning, healing. Everything is flowing in the right direction. I'm surrendering all my doubts and fears, my judgments, anything within and around me. And what I hear is that God can bring in divine love energy and fill your home, your environment. You can visualize troubling situations and send it to God's light. And I also host, I just want to bring this up, guys. I host a meditation group. I do it usually the second weekend of the month on Thursdays and sometimes Sundays if we have more people. So this one is happening next Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. So if you would like to join this, it's usually about an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. I'll put the link in the description and you just sign up and join. Okay. So that would be something if you want to do as well. Okay. And then our emotional card is letting relationships flow. So I'm not controlling. I'm surrendering it to God, whatever the situation is for people, finances, my love life, things for the future, what I want to do, where I want to go, where I want to be. I will stop trying to control my relationships and my situations and outcomes. I will participate at a reasonable level and let the other person do the same. I can let go knowing that relationship will find its own life or not. Okay? And that I don't have to do all the work, only my share. And I feel like this message is for my son. So I'm going to be giving this card to my son, guys. So anybody that resonates with this, take this in. So it may be you hit Friday and you're like, okay, you know what? What I always feel is at the beginning of the week, people are like ready to go. There's things they want to work on. And then as we get to the end of the week, it's that reevaluation time. What else do I need to look at, shift? I need to get back into peace so I can enjoy my weekend. Or people that are just living for Friday. They don't like their jobs that much, or there's things that are bothering them all throughout the week. And then Friday comes and yes, I can let go. Now for the weekend we have, I think this one came up in previous readings, learning lessons at work. And we did get pay attention to the signs again. So I feel like this is looking and seeing, okay, what feels right to me? What do I need to face about people, situations? Is my intuition telling me something I'm not quite listening? That. Learning lessons at work. So again, if you do not work, you're a stay-at-home mom, or you have an income, you work from home, or you don't need to work right now. Like you're living fancy free. I will accept my present circumstances on the job, situation, circumstance. I will reflect on the fact that what I'm learning in my life applies to what I'm learning on the job, situation, circumstances. I believe that I'm right where I need to be, both at home and at my job, situation, circumstances. Okay, so you pay attention, be aware. This is about, sometimes this card comes up as a warning, like you better pay attention. There's something happening behind the scenes. You don't sweep stuff under the rug this week. So this card came up twice. So what I get is, it could be that there is something important you need to pay attention to. It could be your health also. Okay, it could be finances. It could be love relationships. You're not listening to what's really happening inside your heart or for your partner. Okay, so think about this. What could this be for me? Whatever hits right away, you could get out a journal, write it out, keep track, and then at the end of the week, listen to this again and see how it played out. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, but I do have a special. A lot of people do voice recording readings with me, but I'm getting to where I don't like doing those as much, because sometimes people can ask questions, or this is something that can happen in readings, is they tell me something and then my thinking or I make an assumption, and then I don't quite get the right message because I made an assumption about what they wanted. Okay, so I like to do, I'm leaning towards more in person, phone, Zoom, Skype video, FaceTime stuff now. And that's why I'm putting a special on it. So it's 15% off if you do 60-minute Zoom, phone, FaceTime, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, okay? And also I have a lot of people, they may have something they want to work on in their life, so there's like a month of readings. I have those in person or on Zoom, video, phone, is also 15% off. Okay, so that's on my website, which I got news for you guys. I changed my website. So my website is on art storefronts now, and then I have the regular Etsy page. So you guys can pick which one you feel more comfortable with. But on the art storefronts, I'm going to be putting up more art so people can buy prints and things like that, or like cell phone cases, t-shirts of their art. If I have made an intuitive art piece for you and you want to buy it as a print, a t-shirt, cell phone case, whatever, let me know, okay? And with that, let's go ahead and enjoy our week. Sending so much love to you guys. Millions of angels, Archangel Uriel, God's light coming in now to bless your week. And take care.
Hey, where have you been?